In this video we're going to look at whether you should write your own email campaigns or outsource them, which often means outsource them to the cheapest common denominator. And a lot of people balk at the idea of writing their own autoresponder email campaigns because a lot of people are scared of writing, and you can kind of see that as soon as you search for done for you campaigns or sort through the affiliate offers that are around that have pre-written swipe files to help you promote their product. But should you use those pre-written campaigns, or would you get better results, or even a lot better results, if you wrote your own emails, even though it will take longer, be more effort, and may not be as professional? And as usual, the answer is a really heavily qualified "it depends." When you think about it, most high-paid actors don't write their own scripts. A lot of comedians don't write their own jokes. So surely the same logic could be applied to your own email campaigns. And to an extent, yeah, it's true. The difference comes from the level of expertise involved. Professional script writers and joke writers are just that. They're professionals. They've been at it a long time, they know what they're doing. They've had years of experience and they're paid some quite big fees often. But we tend to assume that those rules don't apply to us when we're internet marketing. I'm not sure why, but it's kind of the assumption that we go with. Maybe it's because most people can't afford the scarily high fees that are commanded by the top people in the field. On top copywriters, you're looking at 5 or 6 figures to get a really good sales letter written. And if you can't do that, most people don't seem to have the confidence in their own abilities to even consider writing their own email campaigns. Which means that most people opt for what they consider to be a good second best and look for pre-written email campaigns or even pre-written websites. And it could be a complete campaign, start to finish, so a 30 series autoresponder that takes people through from being grateful for the giveaway product you gave them to hopefully buying whatever it is you're trying to sell them. Or, as happens probably more often, just a handful of emails that you send out until you feel your list has had enough of that particular product being promoted. And usually the swipe files are offered by most of the bigger products available to affiliates. They're available for near enough most JV product launches and an awful lot of ClickBank products, as you can see, because ClickBank allows you to drill down to those products that have been, well, that have created help for affiliates in the form of pre-written emails, articles, blog posts, maybe even adverts, or possibly even videos. But just because something is available doesn't mean it's the correct thing to do, otherwise we'd all be still smoking cigarettes or always eating junk fast food. In truth, unless your email sequence is either written by you or by someone who knows you well, and who can therefore write in your own voice, your list will kind of instinctively know and will react by either unsubscribing, that's unlikely, it's a lot of effort, not reading your emails, that's more likely, or buying less from you. And that applies even if you're not a top-level writer. So it's better to be not a top-level writer, but write your own emails, than it is to just borrow someone else's. Because what happens otherwise is that something deep in our human nature works to tell us that something isn't quite right. And it's part of our survival instinct, and it comes from all the background processing our brains do in order to sift out the important things from the millions of unimportant things. And explains why quite often you aren't quite sure why you avoided something, or why you took a slightly different route, or did something you can't quite put your finger on but you did it anyway. And equally it explains why pre-written, bought-in email campaigns don't work as well as the ones you write yourself. Something, and no one could really put their finger on it and tell you exactly what that something is, says not to react. And not to react usually means don't read the email in the first place, or if you do read it, don't buy from it. And all that means is if you care about your list and want to give it the maximum benefit to them, which you should do, and in turn that usually gives you the maximum benefit in terms of sales as well, then you should make the time and the effort to write your own email campaigns, even if they're not as perfect, in quote marks, as the ones you can buy in or borrow or whatever else. And if you'd like to find out more about writing your own email campaigns, check out the link below this video. And the other one that's also below this video is how you can do all your internet marketing in about an hour a day and get absolutely excellent results, as long as that hour's focused, of course, rather than just checking Facebook or watching yet more videos. So check out the links below this video, and thanks for watching.